Jami Ray with Jami Ray Vintage. Today's DIY is going to be an Ikea hack. I'm using this basket that I got at Ikea and I'm going to turn it into something that looks a little farm fresh. The brand the label says it's Brankis, B-R-A-N-K-I-S. I don't know how to pronounce that. It was $9.95 and I think it's going to look darling with some greenery in it. To get started, we're going to use our painter's tape, and you could use masking tape, whatever you have on hand, and we're going to tape off these handles, that way I don't get paint on them. It would come off and look okay, I guess, but I'm going to go ahead and cover them up. Our next step is going to be to use Minwax stain and dark walnut and our lint-free rag, and I'm just going to go ahead and stain my basket. Alright, so now we're going to mix up our gray wash. I'm using Arsenic Fairy Chalkmother's paint. You can buy it at jamirayvintage.com, and I'm mixing up about 1 part arsenic to 3 parts water. Kind of depends on the consistency that you like, but that's a pretty good rule of thumb. I didn't measure, but I can usually tell just by looking. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to stir that up with my paintbrush here. And it should be kind of like a watery consistency, but not super thin. I'm using a paintbrush because I couldn't get stain everywhere, but I'm going to get the gray wash over the stain and in all the cracks where stain didn't go. I'm just going to brush it on like paint. And it's okay if it's a little drippy because I'm going to go back over this with a rag and kind of rub it in. Okay guys, so now we're ready for our dry brush. The dry brush technique, I'm using Fairy Chalkmother paint and Snowflake, which is our whitest white. And I'm going to put a little bit of paint on my brush, and then I'm going to dab it off on my towel here. And then I'm going to come back through and just add some depth. Okay, you can see there where you've got the brown and the gray and now the white peeking through. I'm going to finish this whole piece and then I'm going to show you what it looks like when I'm done. Now that we've got it all finished, I'm ready to pull the tape off. You will notice I didn't dry brush the inside because I'm going to have it full, but you could if you wanted to. Okay guys, I didn't seal my basket because I wanted a nice matte look, but if you are worried about wear or your kids getting gross stuff on it, you could go ahead and just get like a spray can of polyacrylic and put a nice coat on there. I would only use satin because you don't want it to be too shiny, but I'm just going to leave it exactly the way it is. I've got these plants from Ikea. I think they run like $3.99 and it has just enough room for 4 of them. You could also use this for fruit or to put canning jars in or whatever you need, but I think this is going to look great on my table. If you want to use the products that I used today, be sure to go to jamirayvintage.com for a full selection of Fairy Chalkmother. Also, be sure to comment below with any Ikea hacks that you've done. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jami Ray Vintage for more DIY.